everybody. Welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. Super pumped up today because we are checking out a favorite on this channel. We are back with the band Amongst Wolves. Super stoked for these guys. They just put out a new song about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, roughly, called Horizon, and it is a great song. Let's just put it that way. It's a great song. But they dropped a lyric video for it about 5 hours ago, so we're diving in, getting into this because I'm excited, and you should be excited too because it's Amongst Wolves, and they're phenomenal. Anyway, Andy, Dan, Clarissa, Mark, excellent music. Love what you guys are doing. I love the videos you post every week, man. They're always so good, encouraging, funny, and just really intriguing videos. So thanks for that. But I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to dive into the video, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button because where words fail, music speaks, and we want to hear what it has to say. So let's listen.
You say you know my frame and you have numbered all my days, and you know where I go. I don't need to be afraid because you know me by my name, and I know I'm not alone. Where could I flee to? Where could I hide? There's nowhere I could go to escape from your design. Your arms surround me, you are my guide. Even the darkness has to hide.
Alright, I know I'm pausing already and we're barely 40 seconds into this song, but I have to point out, once again, we're seeing another sound to this band. They're such an eclectic sounding group. I mean, they have so many different sounds, from pop punk to post-hardcore to R&B with Defender. Even if you go back to their old stuff, you have songs that sound really similar to Paramore and several other bands in that genre. New Found Glory. There's so many different ways you could compare this group here in Amongst Wolves to other bands. I mean, they just have such an ever-evolving sound, and I love how fresh that always is. It sounds really good. And this one here almost has like a disco vibe to it. I really like how rhythmically driven it is. And it's driven primarily by the bass in the verse and the kick drum. Man, I love the opening, and just the feel and flow of this song is dynamite.
Even if I run to the horizon, even if I keep myself in hiding, even down the road that keeps unwinding, I know you're there, I know you're there. You hear my anxious heart, and yet you love me from the start. When I'm weak, you give me sleep. Even when my heart is hard, or your thoughts of me are vast, you tell me that you're with me. I will not flee now, I will not hide. There's nowhere I could go to escape from your design.
Alright, so the first time I heard this song, I reached out to Mark, and I was like, man, this song really makes me think of Psalm 139, which, Psalm 139 is one of my favorite passages of scripture of all time. It's so good, and it has this really interesting structure to it where David is asking these questions, and he's talking about just the power of God. And in this one chapter, you have the omnipotence of God, the omniscience of God, and the omnipresence of God, like three big doctrines about God in one chapter of the Bible, and it's amazing. And not only that, but it talks about how well known we are because of God's love for us. And David says, where shall I go from your spirit, or where shall I flee from your presence? And that's, what they're saying. Where can I escape to? Where can I hide? And in verse 11 of Psalm 139, it says, if I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light about me be night, even the darkness is not dark to you. And this is just, the way they took Psalm 139. And anyway, so before I get ahead of myself, I reached out to Mark and I said, man, this makes me really think of Psalm 139. And he told me I was spot on. That's where they got a lot of inspiration for the words to this song. And man, that chapter of Psalms gives me a lot of comfort when I read it, just especially when I'm feeling low. And so now I have a song based out of that chapter that just, I mean, it's got such a dancey rhythm to it. It's fun. It's engaging. It's fun to listen to, and it just, man, it gets me moving, and it gets me in a headspace where I feel more at peace and calm, and I love that about it.
Your arms surround me, you are my guide. Even the darkness has to hide. Even if I run to the horizon, even if I keep myself in hiding, even down the road that keeps unwinding, I know you're there, I know you're there. Where could I escape to? You're everywhere, you're everywhere. So even if I sink into the ocean, I know you're there, I know you're there.
Love that chorus, man. It's so catchy, and you can move to it, and it's, oh, I love the synthesizer that's in there. It sounds just, I mean, everything, the production of this sounds so full, and it's so good. I love this.
I'm not alone, 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 I'm not alone.
That is a very, very simple bridge, very effective. When I first listened to this song, I kind of was not blown away by that bridge, but the more I listen to it, the more effective it becomes, because there's a power in repetition, and the more we remind ourselves we're not alone, the more we can really hold to it. And I don't really believe in faking it till you make it, but there's a power in when you repeat. I think about when we tell ourselves all the time we're failures, we start to believe that. And so if we can tell ourselves we're not alone, we're not alone, we're not alone, we can find something to hold on to in that. And that's just, it's really cool, really effective the way they did that.
Even if I run to the horizon, even if I keep myself in hiding, even down the road that keeps unwinding, I know you're there, I know you're there. Where could I escape to?
Just a little pause there with that guitar lick, so clean.
So even if I sink into the ocean, I know you're there, I know you're there.
Gosh dang, I love it, man. They take that last 15 seconds and just punch it, and damn, man, those vocals soar into the rafters, and it just proves why he is one of the most versatile singers on the scene right now. He can do so many different things vocally, and this band, like I said, they're so eclectic in that they can do so many different sounds while still maintaining their core and the sound of who they are. It's just, oh, there's so few bands that write songs like this anymore, where it's cohesive but different. And I mean, no two songs sound the same, and that's amazing. I love Amongst Wolves. They're solid in my top 3 favorite bands of all time. So good. It's so well done. Good grief. So again, the lyrics of this song, man, they hit me real hard. And I think the one line that really hits me every time I hear it is, even if I sink into the ocean. That just, every time I hear it, just kicks me in the chest, because there's not another place that is as, I can't think of another place that's more solitary than the deepest depths of the ocean, where we don't even, I mean, if we're honest, we don't even know what's down there sometimes. Like, it's so unexplored and so alone and secluded that it just, even if I were to go there in the most secluded place, where very little can actually live, even there I wouldn't be alone because God would be with me, because there's nowhere he is not. And I love that concept, and I love how they explored that in this song. They just did a really, really excellent job. So happy with these guys. So happy. I love what they do, and I love their music. So, Amongst Wolves, guess what? It's going to probably be no surprise to anybody. I'm going to give this song another 10 because that's just awesome. You guys are just knocking it out of the park with every song I hear from you. Really love it. Love this song. Andy, Clarissa, Dan, Mark, you guys are fantastic. I love you guys. I love what you do, and I'm super excited for the next track. I'm super thrilled for you guys. Also, Dan, congratulations, dude. If you don't know, Dan got married recently. Super happy about that. So fun, so good. So many good things going on for these guys. I'm excited for their future. I'm excited to see what God does through them, because he's definitely working through them. I would encourage you, subscribe to their YouTube channel, because they are incredibly active there. We get about 2 videos a week from them, and they're always super fun and engaging. So check them out. But that's going to be it for my take on this. I want to know what you thought. What would you rate this song on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being awful and 10 being amazing. I'm curious to hear from you. I'd be amazed if they get lower than a 9. Honestly, they're just so good. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because where words fail, music speaks, and we want to hear what it says. If you've got a song that you want me to check out, leave a comment. Like this video and share it. Subscribe. Share the channel, help spread the word, because we're just going to keep doing this because it's a lot of fun. But until our next video, as always, stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you soon.